Hey all, AI Image Fan here, and today we're going to be building another workflow for a dark god within my personal campaign world. The workflow that I want to build is going to eventually look kind of like what I've got here. May not be exactly identical, but fairly close. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to clear the workflow. And we're going to start by loading in a checkpoint. And today we're going to use the Epic Realism. And I'm going to bring out the model, clip, and VAE all into reroute nodes, because this is going to be two actual passes and then some modifications. So up here I'm going to bring in a clip text prompt and shrink this down, duplicate that. So I've got one for positive, one for negative. Let's do green for positive and red for the negative. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring the clip down into that. And here I need a K sampler. And the positive and the negative. And the model into there. And from here I'm going to bring out an empty latent. Epic Realism is an SDXL model, so we need to set the height and weight to 1024. I'll be using that height and weight a lot, but I did try using a integer primitive and feeding it in, but it takes just as long to convert these into inputs so that I can feed that into it as it does to just type the numbers in real quick. Latent is going to come out to a decoder. Okay. Copy these. Let's paste them right here. Bring over the model, clip, and the VAE. And the VAE is just going to drop down here real quick. And this is going to give me a preview image. And we're going to set this to a fixed seed, so it's going to stay at 0. Let me go grab my prompt for this one, for this sampler run. Okay. I need to move these up here. And I need a rectangular mask creator. And the X is going to be 5. Width is going to be 90%. Height is 78%. And then this is going to go into a cut by mask node. The image is going to be this one. Mask is going to be this rectangular box. Set these at 1024. So this first run is going to just generate a spider, a dark and scary spider is what I've got in the prompt. The rectangular box is going to allow me to cut out the bottom portion of the image so that I put the spider standing at the bottom of the image itself. and I want to strip out to the actual spider itself, so I need a cut by, no, sorry, I need a mask image, where you at? Mask by text, that's what I want. There we go, mask by text. Okay, so let's put in the spider as my prompt for the text. So this mask by text is going to just take just the spider portion of this image. Another cut by mask. Mask itself is coming from there. The image is coming off of this cut. And then this one is coming out to a preview. And set that down there. All right, now let's come down here and work on the second pass, or not really a second pass, but a second prompt load. Get the model and the clip, and we're going to use Lora. We're going to use the RPG Drow XL Lora. And then I need my text encoders. Okay. Bring the clip into those. And for this, it's going to be a male drow standing in a temple. The standing in a temple part will be very important once we get to the final image. Okay, I need another K sampler. And the model is going to come over from the Lora, positive and negative, and another empty latent. In there, and this one has a fixed seed, and this latent is going to come out to a VAE code, and I'm going to bring my VAE over into another reroute so I can feed it down into here, and this is going to go into a preview. This way we'll see what the drow self looks like. And then I need another mask by text. And this we just use the word person. That'll strip out just the drow. Cut by mask. Over. Oop, come on. There we go. And the mask comes in. This will come into another preview image. Okay, so this gives me just a spider and a drow. Now what I want to do is I'm going to do a paste by mask. I'm going to take the image of the spider and I'm going to paste the drow onto it. I'm going to use the mask of the spider itself, and I'm going to set this to a resize of source size unmasked, and this is going to come out into another preview image so we can see what that looks like. Alright, and then I'm going to take this blended image of the spider and the drow, and I'm going to bring that out into a ControlNet realistic line art. Set that to 1024. Bring out the preview image just to see what the line art itself looks like. And then we need a ControlNet apply. Bring in the image. Okay, the ControlNet is going to be a loader. Almost fit. And this is going to be the 256 canny, because canny is what the line art provides. And now, come over here, grab these, first shift them up just a little bit, copy them, let's paste them right about here so I can connect them up. And then I'm just going to drag them over to about here. Yeah. Alright. Need another clip text encoding for positive and negative prompt. Colors on this to green, color on this one to red. Bring in the clip. Now this one comes down here to the ControlNet application. And I need another K sampler. Let's move these up a bit. And model. So we come over here to another reroute node and do the same with the VAE. Let's move this over a little bit because I'm going to have to bring in an empty latent. I need room to put that in there. Okay. Model is going to go in there. And actually we'll just take the VAE on over here where it's going to be used at. See, this comes back up into the positive prompt. This goes into the negative prompt. Latent comes out to a VAE decode. Let's pull my VAE down. There we go. And this is going to go into another preview image. And this is this one. Seed fixed. And what we'll do is we're going to convert the spider and drow merged image, and using the line art, we're going to convert that into a daemon. And it's going to end up looking like what I hope this god looks like, as long as I got everything hooked up right. Let's see. Make sure all my inputs are selected. This is a 7. This is going to be the DPMM PP2M with a Keras scheduler. Okay, apply ControlNet strength of 1. Okay. Looks like everything is connected up properly. Fixed. All right, let's go ahead and queue this sucker up and see if I missed anything. Yep, I missed it. I forgot to hook up the negative here. It got hooked up to the positive instead of the negative, like it was supposed to. So that's not going to run. Let's see how far this will actually go before it'll stop. Okay. Because it's not going to get all the inputs from up there. Okay, so because this got hooked up incorrectly, it didn't build out the spider portion of the image. So let's go ahead and try this again. And this time it'll actually build out the spider, hopefully. Well, we did get the drow and did get him cut out properly. So here comes the spider. Here's the spider. There's the cut by masks. There's the merged image. And by using the rectangle, it, like I said, put the spider at the base so that its legs wound up lining up with the drow's legs. And now we're getting the last case sampler, which is using the ControlNet to build out this actual demon image. Okay, let's open this up. Yeah, I like that. Basically, he's a drider, as the term is used. He was the first drider in my campaign world, and then gained power and became an evil god that stood up to Loth. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to copy this image into clip space, and I'm going to come up here. I'm going to give myself an image loader. Load image, not as mask, just load image. Alright, let's paste that. Open it up a bit so I can see it. And let's go into mask editor. And actually, no, let's not use mask editor, let's use SAM detector. Alright. Click there, getting the background, and then getting the floor. Didn't quite get the floor like I wanted. So let's do another clip here and a clip here. Now I get too much of him. So let's clear. There we go. That's got almost all of it except for him. So we're going to save that to the node. Now, I need a latent noise mask. Set latent noise mask, okay. And zoom back in here. Alright, the mask is coming off of him. So it's the actual latent is coming from there. And then this is Just going to go into another K sampler. So there was the latent. Oh, I need another positive and negative prompt. Up here, bring in my clip from down here. Okay, grab the last prompt, and basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to try to bleed out and give a bunch of spiders crawling around on spider webs in the background behind him. So positive and negative. Bring in a model. Oops, I don't need to bring it in from there. I've got it right here. And then this is going to go out to a VAE decode. There. Give myself a preview. See what it looks like. Let's set this on fixed. Grab this seed. Alright, this one we're going to do a 30-step. Let's CFG of 7. DPM PP2M and Keras with a 0.75 denoise. And let's run this through. And we'll see if this gives me the spiders crawling around in webs behind him and around him, like I'm hoping. And well, we got a lot of spiders crawling around him, but that is definitely not. Okay, let's go to randomize this and let's change this up a bit real quick. And let's queue up and see if we get another image. I mean, it is a large number of spiders, and he is considered the Spider Lord, but you can also see where the cut is around him. So we'll see if we can get. Plus, we don't have any spider webs like I'd like to see in the image. Okay, that's a lot better. Not as many spiders in the air, but they're all over the ground. They're a lot bigger. Kind of see legs of a spider around him where it was trying to build a large spider in the center. But I like that. I like the webbings that it's got. So, alright. So there's our workflow. Looks kind of like what I started with. Here's my saved image. All right. Now, obviously, I spent a lot of time working on building this before I put this together. That's how I knew where all the pieces were going to go and what seeds to use and such. If I had actually recorded my trial and error building this out, it would have been like a 2-hour long video easily. So, but I think it came out nice. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.